I give you disc. What is up, guys? I'm back with another disc review and also announcement that the discs that I'm reviewing today are actually not just one brand new mold coming to Infinites lineup, but actually two. So explosions, put them on the screen. On top of that, we are going to be looking at a new plastic that Infinite is bringing in. We are calling this the MERG plastic. As of right now is what I'm told. It's like the duo plastic that Innova released earlier this year. Feels great. Most excited for this one. I'm excited for all of them, honestly. This is a Squire and this is a Squire. So MERG plastic, C-blend plastic. This, if you've been following along at all and seen like the prototype thing that Infinite did earlier this year, we had 3 prototypes. We voted one of them in, which was this one, which was prototype 2. The numbers I believe that it's set on right now, let me see what Robbie said. It's going to be 8601. These ones feel a lot better than the prototypes. I don't know what it is about it, but a little bit more chunky on the rim, a little bit thicker of a rim I feel like than the prototype. Sadly, I don't have my prototype because I threw a fantastic turnover shot with it and it went into the nether pool and never came back. So I have no idea where it's at. So RIP that, but I will have a new one coming in here soon. But these feel great. I'm super excited for these. I think these are instantly making the bag for sure. Next up, second mold is actually not a prototype that we ran, but kind of just a gap in the Infinite lineup. So pumped about this because this is a slot that I've actually been trying to fill a lot. So this is going to be the Cavalier. I have it in C blend and I blend here. It's going to be about a 5402 slot, kind of chunky feeling. It almost feels like they took a Chariot rim. It almost just feels like they blew up a Chariot, in my opinion. It has a bead on it. It's a bit of a chunkier mid-range. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm hoping it works because I'm not too thrilled with what I have in the bag between that. It's like a glacier. I barely throw it, but hopefully this works for me. The plan is what I've been doing with these discs is kind of coming out here at Deer Lakes, my home course, and just kind of ripping them around like I'm in like a skate park. So yeah, looks like a nice day. But I just kind of like ripping them around to see if they actually make me a better player so I can beat my friends. So I don't really always throw every hole. I don't really throw every tee. I may just be in the middle of the fairway, just kind of trying to show you guys what these discs can do and also if they work for me and how they fly on shots that I usually throw. So let's get this started. Oh my god, I got mustard all over my hand. Let's go off of first impressions. Let's start with the mid ranges and work our way up. So so this is the I blend and this is the C blend. Prefer C blend, but the C blend actually has more dome. This is definitely a chunky mid range. Like I said, it's like 5402. Hopefully they can hold up on a forehand. I don't know. We're gonna try a bunch of stuff. Obviously this is not the shot for this disc, but I feel like before I go into the woods, I need to figure out what these discs can actually do. So we're going to be out here in the field. I may come back to here at the end. Really good stability. That was not a good throw. That was also my first throw of the day, but I feel like I don't even really know how I threw that. There's a headwind too. So let me see if I can get a full flight. Definitely stable for sure. Like it. Don't know which one I like more right now. I have a feeling I'm going to be bagging the C blend and the MERG just because these feel great. But this is the C blend of the Squire. So okay. I feel like I have to do that pretty flat, but who knows. The wind definitely is affecting this with the higher glide, and probably should throw that more nose down. But next up, we're gonna go MERG Squire. New plastic, new disc, feels great. Let's see how far they go. I feel like this one's gonna be more stable. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they definitely go. The headwind's messing this up though, really bad. I almost just kicked my camera all the way down this cliff. Anyways, we're here at hole 1 at Deer Lakes at the red tees actually. It's 425 feet, kind of just straight up. The basket's right there. Usually play from the whites, but I just don't think these are gonna be flippy enough for me personally right now to get the turnover up there, but maybe from the reds I can get it up there. I'm gonna start with the C blend, try to put a little bit of a turn on it. Maybe they are flippier than I think. Now for the MERG. Yeah, definitely more stable. They just like really like to float, which is surprising because the eye blends in the prototype that we had were super flippy and like they floated really well. I really like the eye blend. I kind of wish I had it back. RIP. Probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna try these Cavaliers on a little forehand pitch. I'm really not that far away, so this is probably way too much disc, but pretty nice. Huh, that was a C blend, little flick shot. Now this is the I blend. Juiced a little bit, but definitely flippier than the C blend. I really don't think either of the discs, the new molds, will work on this hole, but I have to try to throw an ace in with at least these, the Cavaliers. Go in. You can't make this stuff up. So this is another hole that I usually throw like either a Chariot down to like the creek down there to give you a good landing zone. You can push the creek. If I'm trying to push the creek, I usually throw an Exodus. Let's see if the Squires work. Just get lucky all the way. In the creek. I mean, very lucky, but I really haven't got good throws with these Squires, which concerns me for my own health. Oh, that's it. Yep. I think if I threw that same line with the C blend, I would be up to that tree. So I'm very happy with that. That merge is definitely more stable than the C blend, for sure. I would give that like a 2 stability at this point. Kind of reminds me of like a Dynasty. I think I just need to beat in. Time to find these discs. So we're still on hole 3, but this would be ideal landing zone if you like sent it. Like if I would have threw the Squire right and beat the creek. Also, shout out Mod Towels. Probably gonna have a little bit more of these up on the website soon, or a different design. I have no idea. I'll let you guys know. Get them, don't get them, I'll get them all. But the pin is actually up to the right today, but there is a pin on the top left of this hill sometimes. I wonder if I could get one of these there. I usually do go Exodus or Roman, but sometimes the Roman bites me a little bit too far left and the Exodus leaves me short. But if I can get it to the top of the hill, it gives me an eagle bid. If I could have beat that tree, yes. Beat the tree. I thought that was gonna be a lot closer, but not bad. So now we're on hole 4. About 314 back in that cluster of trees. If you can see it, if I'm not blocking it. I may try to forehand one of the Squires, maybe the merge, and then try to flip this over. We're gonna start off with the Squire C blend. Let's see if we can get enough turn on this. A little juiced, a little turned over. I don't think this forehand's gonna make it there, but we'll see. Honestly, not bad. Maybe not for my forehand, maybe a little bit. There you go. And stabled out. Still on hole 4. I just moved up to the red tees, like 240. So maybe one forehand, one backhand of the Cavaliers. That looks really good. Parked. I decided to go get them all. I'm gonna throw the Squires on forehand. Yeah, right. Like them? You like them?
I like them.
Yeah, thanks for throwing them, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, well, that was cool. Shout out to Jake. Thanks for watching, man. Came out here through some of these new discs. Let's try this eye blend. Little headwind. I like the little flip up that eye blend gives. C blend. A little slip. Get through everything. Can't complain. All right, let's try these on forehand. I think I need to give this a lot of hyzer, but not that much juice. I mean, they're definitely forehandable, probably for someone who's better at forehands than me, but we'll try it on this next hole up here. Interesting enough, these Cavaliers went deep, which I'm more so impressed by. It's 240, but I barely threw them. This C-blend Squire was parked. But I'm more so impressed with how far they glide, really. I mean, they weren't great throws, but they were not hard throws either. So interested to see how these are going to do on hole 7 here, a little downhill par 3. So I'm probably just going to throw the Squires here. Probably one forehand, one backhand. The basket's all the way up to the right, so you have to throw a big forehand. Probably more stable than this, but we will try. Yeah, I just don't think I'm that good at forehands. All right, let's try the backhand route. I don't think this is flippy enough. Oh, it was gonna be so good. So now this is hole 7. This is what I was talking about. So this is downhill 363 feet. The basket's straight in front of me. I usually just go flip up hyzer with an Exodus, and it's usually parked. We're gonna switch to the Squire C-blend. Probably need to leave it a little bit more wide. Yeah. Now get down. Yeah, it's next to the basket. That's really nice. The extra glide, kind of nice. Now let's try the merge. Huh. Still give me a C2 putt. I thought it'd be more stable, but let's try these Cavaliers and see on a straighter line if it will make it there. It was short, but I liked it. Let's leave it out just a little bit more. This like got down. Yeah. Yeah. Full tilt DG. So definitely a little bit more stable on that Cavalier, the C-blend. It got down pretty quick. I don't know if I'll be able to show it in the video, but it wasn't bad. It parked the shorter pin. I think they're both parked there, but surprised with the merge Squire that it wasn't more stable. And I don't know if it was just like the swirling wind, but with how much glide, but honestly not a bad grouping. Like that's the Squire merge. Here's the basket. That's the other Squire. Pretty sure the Cavalier's right there, and then the other Cavalier's right there. So like not far off. I just equate that to not knowing the disc. So this is hole 8, and it's not usually ever in this pin position, and this is from the long tee pad. It's usually up by that big old pole up there, so I'm probably going to throw here from the longs at this on a hyzer line and then go get them for the white tee pads because I think it's great disc selection for that pin. So we'll try the C-blend first. Yeah, I mean that's in the circle with the putt, and then this is the I blend. Oh, I already took a gash out of this. Probably a little bit more hyzer to get it to flip up. Go in. It looked like it was going in from here. Yeah, just for fun, we'll throw the C-blend Squire. See if we can get it all the way up there. I really doubt it. Should I just go power hyzer? I'm just gonna go big hyzer with the Squire. See if we can get it up to the post. Not even close. It's like 400 feet. I was not getting that. So still on hole 8, but this is from the mid pads. Obviously the basket's right there, but I don't know if you can see the pole flying up there. That's where it's usually always at. So I really think these Cavaliers will do the work there. If it hits the pole, I'm counting it as an ace. Let's see if we get the first ace here with the Cavalier. With the C-blend first. Just flat, flat, flat. And I threw it on hyzer. What I meant to say is we're going to throw this and hit the pole, which is the I blend Cavalier. Oh, pretty close. So yeah, definitely the distance with the Cavalier. I mean, I'm pin on. Even though this C-blend one was a terrible throw, I'd take this all day, minus the OB. It's about 441 to the entrance. Definitely probably a driver, but I wanted to get a good shot with the Squires here. So we're gonna go C-blend first, see just how far we can get it up there. I never saw that come down. I mean, I really got over on that, but damn. All right, merge. You gotta flip it all. I think I'm just trying to throw them too high and throw it like an Exodus, forgetting how much glide they really do have. Just see what this does on a pitch shot. This is just a Squire Cavalier. See, I really like that. I didn't think I was gonna like these because of how chunky they feel, but the more I throw them, the more I like them. Not flip as much as... Let me show you what I'm currently throwing in that slot. So, throwing this Glacier. Pretty sure it's S-line. I have no idea. It was gifted. See if I can match that C blend line. I think I like the Cavalier better than that, but time will tell. I like the flip up that I got with the Cavalier to late stability over the Glacier's just kind of like low. Actually, I think it's a little too fast for what I wanted to do, but I guess we'll see. So I threw some drives off. I don't know if I put it in the video, but you want to get about here, and then it's really a backhand turnover. If you're going for the eagle, usually go Sphinx here. Fun fact, I put it to 10 feet yesterday and missed the putt for eagle, so in a league round. So let's see, and then I'm going to try the Squires. I mean, not the greatest. All right, let's try the C blend. I need to give it more width and height. Yeah, let's go. I don't know why I babied that, but I like that line. Let's try the merge. It hit something. Did I miss something where like the merge is now flippy? I must be really hitting that thing around. This is the gap I was talking about. We were kind of back there at the tree. You got to swing it, turn it over, and then just get around this fence. I mean, I got the right here, which is still a putt. The basket's just right over the fence, but you know, a little bit more, I think this would have made it. Ran into some more people, let them throw the disc. Everyone's liking them so far. So this is a hole 10 from the shorts. The basket's straight through this gap. I'm gonna try to go around it on the left side with the Squires, and then I'll probably have to move you because I'm probably just gonna do a hyzer line with the Cavaliers. Oh, I'm just beating these things in. All right, give it a little bit more width with the merge. Hold. Damn, if that held, that was it. Let's backhand some Cavaliers. They're very like stable, like not like over stable like beef, but like they get down quick. It's a little bit better. I like them. They're growing. All right, let's see if we can hit this gap. You want to go through the gap, kick left. Basket's at the top right, could be on the left, depending on the day. But I think all these discs could work here, especially the Cavalier. Yep, that's perfect. I'll try to get this one a little height without bringing in that tree. Nope. All right, let's try these Squires. I'm gonna try to hyzer flip them up or keep them on hyzer, preferably. No, that was gonna be so good. Yep. Oh, that's great. That's real good. A+. So the basket is not back to the left. It's actually tucked to the right. It's usually back to the left. So I'm gonna throw the Squires, see if I can get them pretty much to that grouping of trees. Be about 360. I'm gonna go with the merge first this time. All right, well that went like 400, and I'm definitely like, even though I'm tired, I'm getting warmed up, so I'm actually throwing fast. All right, I'm gonna try to get this hyzer then, because Yeah, it didn't hit that tree. All right, I'm gonna go do some ace runs from the red pin. I don't even think this is possible, but we're gonna try it anyways. Over the branch. Nope. Iblin. It's stable now. Oh, tried. So well, not really a fun fact. I shot the MERG plastic on that last shot. It came out to be 432 feet. Like, these things just zoom. So it made me think I'm gonna come back here to 16, but from the short pads, and see if I can get this to flip the turn up the hill. Nope, that's straight into the woods. I just took out a tree branch with that shot. It just fell. So good. Instantly in the bag. All right, well, we're almost done. I think I'm gonna rip them and then give my final thoughts at the end. This is just, I wanna try to forehand them again. Basket's right in front of me, but you gotta go kind of out and around. I've just been like walking around, like highs are flipping these, so I'm hoping I can do that here. Yeah. Pretty good. I love a mid-range that I can forehand, and the more I learn this, I think because it's so deep that my finger fits in there like perfectly for a split grip. Like, it's very nice. I mean, can it get much better than this besides, I guess, going in? Like, and they can putt. Starting to like them. Definitely the C blend for sure. All right, well, we're back where we started. I'm gonna rip these probably one or two more times, and then give you my thoughts on them. But we are throwing into a headwind, so I can't let this alter my decision here. Let's start with the short boys. I'm gonna start with the I-blend Cavalier. And then the C blend. Everything you want in a mid-range, an overstable mid-range for sure. Now the Squires. Hopefully I don't lose them here. Nope. Not even sure what I did there. I think I just grip locked it. Yeah. I really like the MERG one, I'm gonna be honest. C blend. I'm back here with my final thoughts on these discs, and I'm gonna start with the mid-ranges. I really liked it. Ooh, I really like this. It's similar hand feel to a Chariot in my opinion, which is something that I already bag, and I love C blend plastic. I think that the C blend one will beat in nice, super reliable. Could actually forehand it, which I can't do with the Glacier. So I'm a big fan of this. It definitely has some good stability, but it's not like a meat hook. So this one's definitely going in the bag for a while to test out, and I'll circle back to it. I'm gonna try to do like a month recap with some of these new discs coming out as they beat in. The Cavalier in the I-blend, very good, more flippy, but still good. My only fear with I-blends and mids is that one day I'm gonna pull it out and it's not gonna be as stable as I think it is, and it's pretty much just gonna be a Chariot. I think it's still really good. This one definitely has a lot more flip up to it, but you know, that's I-blend plastic, but still a very good disc. Same mold. I put this in A tier for sure. This is a good disc. Now the Squire. Everyone's super hyped about this. I'm gonna start with the C blend. I really like it. C blend's my favorite plastic. I think this is gonna be a really good bridge for me between, I bag about 3 Exoduses right now, and then like 1 or 2 Romans, and then like in between that I have a Scepter and a Sphinx. So I think this is going to be a really good bridge between those for just that extra, you know, 20 to 30 feet, that extra glide. It's super easy to throw. As I've noticed throughout the round, they are getting more flippy, or I'm just actually learning the disc a little bit more. But I like it. It has like a nice turn with some good stability at the end, which is my preferred disc choice. So I think I'm going to bag the C blend one for a little bit. It definitely, I think it has more dome, just slightly more dome. Maybe I'm tripping. It's good. I like it. And I'm a firm believer that C-blend plastic just gets better as you beat it in. It feels so much better. So this is also going in the bag. Now the hype on the MERG plastic, very good. Very, very, very good. I'm a big fan of this. I think as you can see from the markings, I think I've whacked this thing off a lot of trees already. So it is a little bit more flippy, but it's not as, I would say it's not as flippy as the C-blend, right? So we kind of knew that going in, that maybe it would have like a 2 stability. I give it like a 1.5, but it's super workable. As you saw on 15, I threw it 430 some feet. Like this thing go, and it's a good flip up disc. I think this is going to be, like I said, I throw a lot of Exoduses, and that's like my workhorse. I think this is going to be my new workhorse. Just has to learn it. Actually was throwing it forehand, and it wasn't bad because I just throw a lot of overstable forehands because I don't have the best forehand. But this, I'm able to throw on a hyzer and get it to flip up the flat and just kind of settle out. I'm a big fan. I mean, S tier for sure on this MERG plastic. Big fan. I'm super excited to see what other discs they put in this plastic. Obviously an Exodus would go crazy, and so would an Emperor. But dude, a Roman would be sick. That's what we need, Infinite. A Roman in MERG plastic. But good things coming, guys. These discs are all coming out soon. I don't have a release date, but I will post them on my socials when they come out. It was super cool. I ran into a bunch of people who watch my content today. Super cool to interact with them. A lot of people got to throw these around the course. Big fans. So I think that says a lot about these discs that are coming out. I really enjoy them. I enjoy honestly every disc that Infinite's been putting out this year. They've been killing it. But even just random people that I've been finding here at the park have really enjoyed these discs, only thrown them once or twice. So that's really it, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting some shorts to my Instagram and TikToks throughout this, and I'm really not sure what this is going to look like. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this, if it needs to be more structured. This is just kind of what I do when I'm filming shorts. I just like walk around the park and try to find clips. But yeah, just let me know. Give me your guys' thoughts. If this is something you guys want to see for all the drops, or you guys just don't really care, still going to post it, but we'll see what it looks like. That's really it, guys. Stay tuned and stay tilted.